So, hello everybody. Welcome to the next talk. I'm happy to have Martin on stage, our CEO from Seibert Media, and he will talk about the power of daily routines and checklists. So, Martin, the stage is yours.
Okay. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here for the whole event. It's an honor for me to be able to present something myself. You may have heard of Gary Vaynerchuk's in the cloud and in the dirt, and we're in the dirt now. Like, I'm actually helping build this product, and I'm super pumped, and I think that checklists are a tool. No matter whether you use our software or you just use a paper checklist and check off the stuff, that's a very simple and powerful tool that can help you transform your personal life, but also achieve a lot of stuff in your business. And I hope that in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I can inspire you to try that out. And believe me, I'm always happy, even if you only do it on paper afterwards. You don't have to use our tools. If I can just inspire you that checklists will help you and it's not just a bureaucracy hurdle, then that's a successful talk for me already. This is how I want to show you this. It's a short introduction with why I think checklists matter. Then a short how-to, a live software demo. Everything can go wrong, we'll see. And then a conclusion that will hopefully make you want to try that out yourself. Transforming your life means, in my opinion, eating healthy, working out regularly, getting enough sleep. Think about your last night. Maybe even meditating. Transforming a business life is much more mundane, like getting better at doing sales, being better at marketing, not forgetting stuff. And not forgetting stuff is one of the most important things when it comes to checklists, because they can really help here. In preparation of this conference, I created a recruiting video asking Atlassian veterans if they want to switch over to Seibert Media for a new job. And I posted it on LinkedIn, easy. And I said, oh, there's this checklist, this social media checklist, what you should do, like if you want to do social media. And I said, okay, it's a burden, I'll do it. And I looked at it and said, you posted on Twitter, you posted on Instagram, you posted on Facebook, and you also posted on LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn could check that easily, but I didn't do the other stuff. And I'm not very into Instagram, so I just skipped that. But it did post on Twitter and Facebook. And what happened is I had 2 more people contact me through Facebook. And that's a huge achievement for me through this checklist. Because if I didn't have run this checklist, I wouldn't have posted it on Facebook. Sure, I know that posting on Facebook is still something that is helpful. And if I've created this video, it's not a lot of work. But I still wouldn't have done it without the checklist. And yeah, that's, in my opinion, a good example. So let's make this a little bit interactive. I need 2 volunteers. You need to stay for the next 10 minutes. Can I see 2 hands? It's not difficult. Tom, awesome. And Paul. Tom, you have to choose one of the life and health category, and Paul, you choose one of the business category. Think of a ChatGPT prompt for a checklist. So, for example, Tom says sleeping is something that I don't get enough, so I want to have an evening routine for better sleep. That could be your prompt. You have a couple of minutes to do that? I'll be back with you. No, just the prompt. A prompt would be evening routine for better sleep. So that's enough. Just a couple of words to describe and then we'll need that later. And let me give you another example. So that's a personal one, actually. When I have a scale, and I was thinking of how could you get across how powerful checklists are. And this is something that I've been measuring for years. It's my personal weight. And I started with some back pain and thought, okay, you got to do something. So I did 6 minutes of workout, really only 6 minutes. And the cool thing was, I didn't do it to get slim or whatever. I just wanted to get rid of the back pain, and it helped. It got my heart pumping, and then back pain was gone. And after 4 weeks, I thought, okay, 12 minutes will do as well. Can do 12 minutes. After 3 months, I opted to 18 minutes, then to 30 minutes, and since 2 to 3 years, 3 to 4 years, says my, that's pretty accurate, I'm doing 45 minutes every fucking day. On Christmas, on the 1st of January, no matter what. Even today, I did my workout. And it's incredible. I lost 12 pounds, I feel awesome, and for a lot of things in business, it's going to be very, very hard to get such a nice curve. But believe me, if you do that consistently, like this social media posting, you're going to feel it. You may not have the chart. I'm still thinking of how can we do that, making it better measurable. But let's talk about where checklists can help you and where they are actually toxic. And that is the case. Don't use checklists everywhere. It's a disease. People ask questions on, how do we win with this fucking checklist product? How do we make it successful? That's a flawed question. If you're in the realm of complexity, if you're working with the unknown, if there is a lot of surprises, you cannot ask how. You cannot ask how. You have to ask who. Who can make it successful? Who will be the person that will make this product successful? That's for complexity. Use a checklist if you have a complex problem. If you want to make a successful project, ask who. If something is fully automatable, if you can program it, if you can use code, don't use a checklist. Use a software developer. But there's a lot of complicated stuff in between. So we have the complex stuff, we have the automatable stuff, but in between, there's a wide variety of complicated things. Building this watch is complicated, but there's a recipe. Building this iPhone is complicated, but there's a recipe. If you follow the recipe, you'll get a working iPhone of good quality. Just follow the checklist. That's where you should be working with checklists. This is a checklist for checklists. Make it small, make it short. Test it yourself, please. And only create checklists on stuff that is really relevant, not the mundane stuff. Okay, let's get into it. You can install our Jira app. You can install our Confluence app. The features are pretty similar, and they work seamlessly together. So you can install both, and they'll talk to one another. Okay, and now comes the technical difficulty. Okay, we come back to our business problem, Paul. This is an issue I want to create. And what is your business problem, just in general? Okay, core points, a consulting offer. Consulting offer for Paul. That's my issue. So we're obviously in Jira right now. Then there's a checklist. It's empty right now. Jira doesn't know anything. So we'll generate with AI. Now, that's the time for your prompt, Paul. That was... Okay, so we're still about 30 seconds that it takes. So what we do is we have a JSON format for checklists. We give it to ChatGPT, tell them like, this is the format that we want to get back. And then there's some number crunching, don't know what. And at some point, depending on your web connection, it's going to come back with a checklist for your consulting offer. So it's meant to be an onboarding help. As I said, a checklist should be short, it should be tested, ChatGPT cannot create your checklist. ChatGPT can only onboard our users like Paul to understand what checklists will be about. It's just like a demo feature, kind of. So you please research your client's industry and competitors, blah, blah, blah. Do all of that. Maybe, like I skipped Instagram, so you'll skip that. You may want to add a note and say, this is here. And then you insert a link, for example. And then for this one, you'll add an image. I didn't prepare that, hopefully. Yeah, that's a good image. Yeah, that's difficult. That's why you're laughing. But I trust my own usage. OK, and once we're finished, yoo-hoo, our checklist. And we got some stats. We don't care about that. Tom, that's your time. So, hold on, I'm not well prepared here. Too much. So that's our new page. What are we talking about in your personal life? What do you want to improve?
Sporting for Tom.
Sport workouts for Tom. OK. Same product, but in Confluence. So we create a checklist. Create a checklist for sport workouts. And
I do have a prompt for you if you want.
yeah, sure.
Give me a workout routine that will help me, a 30-someone, to get fit and a six-pack in 2 weeks while having fun. Or just go with your prompt.
In 2 weeks, yeah. No, I'll do with the six-pack. And I'm running out of time, so we can't make the prompt too long. But you can try it out yourself and come to our booth and tell me how ChatGPT fared. While it's generating, and I assume, oh, that's too difficult. I'll try again. There's an admin area. When you go into this checklist area, you can see all checklists that you've created. You can pull up templates. You can say someone should add a signature. You can save it, obviously. Let's go back in. You can create QR codes, and then you can use your phone and start an app that we've built, like a mobile app. And then this is you. This is the QR code. By the way, you could scan the QR code yourself, but I assume that then you get the checklist, fill it out, sign it. Hold on. Finish it. You could upload pictures, do all this stuff that I do, and get your stats. It's also on the iPhone or on the Android device. You could say, I was in the swimming pool, and I didn't have swimming trousers. That's kind of problematic. So I asked the guy next to me, do you have a second pair of swimming trousers? He said, no, but I don't have a towel. So I gave him my towel and left the building without swimming trousers and without towel, but he could then shower. Now I have this checklist, and ever since, I had a trouser when I went to the swimming pool. Cool. So far about the demo. I'm happy to take answers, but not within the last 45 seconds. There's a huge variety of stuff that you can do. Just think about, what did you forget the last time? What did your colleagues forget the last time? So you have an evaluator in your marketplace app. You want to do a certain amount of stuff, and checklists can help you not miss it. It can automatically populate it. So if you create a new oh, no. Shira, don't leave me. Alisa, give me 20 more seconds. It's not my fault. It's Shira's fault. So when you create a certain type of issue, the checklist can be automatically populated. So for your new evaluator, it could already be here. And then you can check it off whatever you need to do with the evaluator. If you create a new page, you can use a page template. And in the page template, the checklist can already be inside. There's a lot of things. If you like that, if you want to check it out for yourself, also if this paper checklist and checking off is something, these are 3 books that I can highly recommend. The Power of Habit, Tiny Habits, and Atomic Habits. Awesome, life-transforming books, in my opinion. Really worthwhile reading. Unfortunately, they don't feature our product in there yet, but I'm working on it. Thanks so much for your attention.